What is up, you guys? Today we have a new track. This is Red Sand MX, and this is the Pro track. There are 3 different tracks released in this drop. It's $1.50 on mxbikes-shop.com. And if you like tracks like Forest, Polita, but maybe you want something that's a little bit more grindy, maybe you want something that's a little bit more rutted out, maybe you want something with a little bit less booters, that's a little bit more technical, I think these are pretty good tracks. I think you're gonna like these. There's nothing special. I think the skybox, oh, I totally just messed up that rhythm. The skybox in the mountains look amazing. I'll say that's probably the most notable part of the track to me. This feels like a track I would have locally here in North Carolina. If anyone knows East Bend, this feels kind of like the track out there. Although a lot of those features, there's a lot of like wall jumps, weird, unique little rhythms. I'm going to show you all 3 tracks today. Let's do a full lap of this Pro track. Is what I would call it. This is the default track, so when you get the tracks, you download them. This one comes up as Red Sand MX. Then there's Red Sand MX Beginner and Red Sand MX Intermediate. They're all tons of fun. I wouldn't even classify them as Beginner, Intermediate, Pro. I would just say it's like track 1, 2, and 3. I mean, I see why this one is technically the Pro track, but I think they're all very easy to get down. I don't think any one of these tracks could take even a beginner more than an hour or so to be cleaning pretty consistently. Oh, this is so much fun. Look at these ruts. The ruts and the bumps. Let me guys know what you think about this new audio setup also. I got headphones, and I have Blue Yeti mic now. So hopefully the MX Bikes sound isn't going to be coming through my microphone audio. And I've also improved the quality of my microphone because previously I was just using my webcam mic. Which wasn't bad. It's a Logitech Brio, which is like a pretty decent webcam, but not great either. Oh, here we go. Got the rhythm right that time. And this is coming on a lap here. This last turns get so fun. They get really, really bumpy. There we go. We are here at the Red Sand MX Intermediate track, and I have done a little bit more research about this track. I found out that it's by somebody named Alex344. I found out that this is a replica track of a track located in the heart of a Spanish forest, it said. Oh shit, This is a replica track located in the heart of a Spanish forest, which probably makes sense with why he put so much time into the surroundings to make it really look like it does there. I'm playing, God, see, this is the intermediate track, but this is not as easy to blindly send into every corner, which, I don't know, I have 1,200 hours and I love doing that. Whee! Fun tracks, though. You can tell I haven't played this one as much. Big jump. The bumps remind me of like Kel's East Street MX almost. But the track feeling is so much different because this is soft soil and not sand. And it feels like soil. At least with these OEM previews. I'm using the V4 previews. This is a 2024 YZ450F. Oof. There we go. No. He's not going to be able to turn. That was miserable, guys. I'm sorry you had to see that. Putting one more lap here. They just dropped the 2025 Supercross schedule. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be going to any one of them. I just overshot that corner again. I'm an idiot. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be going to any of the 2025 Supercross events. I'm currently in North Carolina, so I'm looking at going to Tampa and Daytona. But, god dang, I do this every time, guys. I do this every time. Don't worry, I ride the exact same way in real life. I don't take any sight laps. I actually have my old YZ 450F exhaust next to me from the bike I totaled because I took 0 sight laps and I cased the big double. I thought it was a tabletop, boys. They changed it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it was a table, and it wasn't. Somehow I walked away with that one. Just totally walked away with my tailbone intact. I'll throw up a photo on the screen, I think. Probably have one. There we go. Wanted to fix it, but I need to have another bike like the following week for a race. And getting a new exhaust and subframe was going to cost so much money. And I couldn't find any good deals on a used one. So we sold it. Whee! We are back, and this is the final track of the 3 included in the Red Sand MX V2 pack. I really feel like this track didn't get its moment in the light. It got overshadowed by BC's Canyon, the rock quarry track. And then it got overshadowed by RD's Alive compound. I mean, no hate to them, those are both great tracks. This is a really good deal. I mean, shouldn't go unnoticed. I think it's worth the download. I don't download everything that goes on the MX Bikes shop, for reference, you guys. I think the entire OCB series I haven't been downloading, in like the MSR series. I haven't been doing because I just didn't love those tracks. Maybe I'll revisit that soon. Try one. So yeah, I do like this track. When I purchase a track, it's because I want to play it. Yeah, it's that simple. I think this is a great track. I think all 3 tracks are good. I think they're very beginner-friendly tracks. I think they're great in the corners. If you like ARL-style ruts, you will like this. If you like bumps, you will like this. If you want a completely flat track where you can go 1,000,000 miles an hour on, you could turn without thinking, just hit every jump as hard as you want. This is by no means that. None of the 3 tracks here offer any sort of experience like that. You can see I'm in 2nd gear on the 450 and just overjumped the triple by a long shot. These OEM previews are really hard to turn when you like really need to crank that thing. You just don't go. I will have a review out for Coppermine soon. I know I didn't mention that. Overall review is I like that track, but it's so hard. I've already recorded one review, but I played so bad. And then you guys are gonna watch this video and you're gonna be like, Jim, you played awful in this one too. I know, guys. I know. There's not gonna be. We're trying over here. I said I had 1,200 hours. I never said I was good. These are 2 very different things. I am consumed by this game, and this game has obviously consumed me. There we go. I work from home, so it makes it pretty easy. And with that mentioned, you should try out my dedicated server. It's live on Turfington 24/7 for a limited time. Go look up I'll leave the name over here. You can basically just search Gym in your MX Bike server browser and it'll pop right up. I'm playing it a lot and we're averaging like 10 to 15 people throughout the day, it seems like. A couple of spots where it'll have 0, but the second it gets somebody, it seems to jump right up to like 15. Which is really nice. I'm really loving the Turfington track. I have a review of that one also. I will leave that at the end of this video if you want to watch that one next. It is such a fun track. That's a super motocross track, and that is a lot more of a brain off, throttle on track. That is a fun track that you can get really fast on. And you can do lots of battles. I don't know if this is the track for battles, at least for me. This is more of a track that I will hit when I want to test bikes out, when I want to work the corners. I see these more like corner tracks than I do motocross tracks. Obviously they are motocross tracks, I'm not an idiot. But for me, I just probably won't be racing these as much. I will be using them as more of corner cross tracks. I will be using these more like corner tracks or practice tracks. They're $1.50, made by Alex344. They're available on mxbikes-shop.com. I will leave a link in the description below, like always. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more almost daily MX bikes and motocross content. You can see I got my CR450 behind me. Comment if you want me to make a motocross GoPro video. I haven't done that in almost a year. Crazy to think about. Yeah, hope to see y'all soon. Like and subscribe. See y'all soon. Thanks for watching.